Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are preparing for our Simbang Gabi celebration, and we are going to be making parols. And these are basically stars, and you need a number of things to make these, but the most important thing is to have a Filipino to teach you how to do it. And not just any Filipino, but an expert parol maker. So here she is, Rebecca, my assistant. Okay.
Okay. Actually, it's gonna be Father is gonna be doing the parole, and he's gonna show us how to do it. Okay.
All right.
You're ready, Father?
I think so.
Yes. Okay. So what we need, we'll be using bamboo sticks, and these bamboo sticks will be created we'll make like this, which is the skeleton for the Christmas lantern or parole.
Where do we get these bamboo sticks from?
Oh, bamboo sticks.
From the bamboo tree, of course.
There
Right?
you are. I thought it's from Dollarama, but
Oh,
yeah.
from Dollarama? Oh, even better.
Can be from bamboo
Great.
tree as well.
Okay.
So it's from Dollarama. So we'll be needing that, bamboo sticks, and we need to have a cover for the parole or the Christmas lantern. And we're using a plastic table cover. And for today, we're going to be using red. And we're going to be using the green one for the tail. Okay? And what else do we need? That's it.
We need these tiny little rubber bands.
Rubber bands, yes.
And we get these at dollar store also.
Dollar store as well. So it's just, there's a bunch in it. So it's just going to be using about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
10.
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, sorry.
15, yes.
Okay, she's the
Okay.
answer. So you just get 2 bamboo sticks, put them together, and put the little rubber band on it.
Yeah. To put the rubber band at the end, like this, Father.
Not as quick
Until
as
it's,
she is.
yes. Just make sure that it's tight, because if it's not tight, it's gonna open up and we won't be able to do the.
Okay.
It's easier for me because my fingers are small.
Yeah. You think that's tight?
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's good. I'm going to use black. It matches my cassock.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, so we need 4 sets. We need 4 sets of these. Okay, so we'll do that again. So we got 1. Let's see who's faster, me or Father.
To save time, we will use
2.
2 that are already made.
Yes.
So 2 black.
2 black.
2
and
white.
2 white. Okay.
And now we turn one upside down. Is that right?
We turn both down. Oops. Wait.
No, I think you turn one this way. The other one that way.
That
Isn't that
way?
how you do it?
Oh, you can do that too, Father. That one, that way, and then put them together. Well, what I do is to make sure it's alternate.
Ah, you got it right. I had it wrong.
No, you got it wrong. You're right too. But you have to do it alternate. So it's tighter when you put them together. So alternate. See this. There.
Oh, I
There.
see. So you put this one here and then this one like this.
Yes.
Okay.
And then put these 2 together
Put these 2 together. Okay. With another elastic band.
with another elastic band. Yes.
Okay.
You can use the black. I will use the white.
I'll use the black. Thank you.
Here. And then, so once it's tight, we'll use another
Need another bamboo stick.
bamboo stick. Here you go.
Thank you.
And we'll be putting it again alternate. Put it inside. There. Yeah, there you go. And then,
Okay.
Yep. The reason I'm using that way, Father, because it's going to be tighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're just going to be putting it on top of the other, it's not, see, even without the band, sometimes it's going to hold on.
Very good.
Okay.
And if your star is a little bit lopsided, that's okay. You can straighten it out.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here we are, we have our star.
And this is a great event for families. Families can work on it together,
Yeah.
especially if you have young children. So it's something good to do.
We have our star, here we are.
Yours is nicer than mine.
And yes, you need 2 of those, okay? So, Father, here's the other star.
Okay.
So there's 2 stars. Make sure they're just matched together.
2 stars, Rebecca and myself.
Yes, we're 2 stars.
All right.
Okay, but the brightest star is Father. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, okay. Okay, so here we are. So we put them together. Again, we'll be needing rubber bands.
Mhm.
So you'll need 5 bands to
Yep.
put them together. So make sure they match
Yep.
up, right? Lined up, yes.
Okay.
And again, tighten them up with the rubber bands. It's easier to use rubber band, Father, because some people they use glue.
Mhm.
Some people they use wire. But I think the safest is
Rubber band.
Yeah.
It's probably the easiest too.
Easiest to use. Because for the glue, you have to wait for it to dry up. But there's also a glue gun.
Mhm.
You can also use a glue gun. We have a glue gun here. We don't have a plug.
Okay, so once we've got this done, then we need like the smaller bamboo sticks, is that right?
Yes, we need the smaller bamboo sticks to make it like a 3D. My other end is not, it's not finished yet.
But how do we put those in there?
In there,
So now we have the 2 together and we're supposed to like separate it?
separate them.
Okay, it's quite tight.
It's quite tight.
Is that
but
okay? It won't
yes,
break?
It won't break.
All right.
See, it's not gonna break. So
Alright.
now we need a glue, Father.
For
right?
what?
To glue
Oh,
this.
to do this,
put, yeah,
to put those
to
in?
put this in between.
Okay,
Are you ready?
I think so.
Yes.
Can you show me how to do that?
Sure, no problem. So let's
Alright.
put glue. Glue here. So where you're gonna put those dowels or those spacers will be where the sticks are meeting up. Right?
Okay.
So put the glue there. Glue here, glue there, glue everywhere. You okay,
Told you it's
Father?
good to have an expert. Yeah. So it seems like just because of the pressure, it holds it itself. So could you put the bamboo sticks in first and then add the glue around it?
Could be. That can help too. Yes. It can be. You can also put just a little bit of glue to hold it a bit, and then add some more glue later on if it's a bit wobbly.
Okay.
Like this one, it's wobbly.
Mhm.
I don't know why. Probably it's smaller. Yes, see, it's smaller. Aha.
Okay.
Find a bigger one.
And you could use different materials too. So this is like the cheapest you can get at a dollar store, but you can go to one of those craft stores,
Craft
and,
stores,
and
like-
get things, and you can get the flat kind of bamboo
Bamboo
sticks
sticks,
also.
true.
And you know, it might be easier to work with. You can make a bigger parol or a bigger star if you want, but we're just showing you the easiest, the most inexpensive,
Inexpensive.
and yet it will be amazing, and it will be your family project. So, yeah.
Here you
There
go.
we go. Wow,
See,
that
here's
is
colors.
amazing.
And here's one as well. See?
Okay, so now we got 2 stars.
There's 2 stars.
Okay.
And now we're gonna cut out a star.
Like a cover for the star.
A cover for the star, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, like put the glue on.
So Father is doing, he's gonna glue the thing on the plastic.
And then I'm gonna cut around it.
Okay. And what I did was, I already cut a star, and I'm gonna glue it around. I'm gonna glue it here.
That's pretty good.
So here it is.
That looks great.
So I pre-cut the star and glue it on, and Father's still cutting the thing. So that's the idea. Put both sides cover, and here's how it's gonna look like. All sides covered, and this one you have to glue it together to make it look nicer. So, yes, it's not dry. It's not drying up, so we'll try to put a glue.
Now we're gonna make a tail. Are we gonna make a tail yet?
Yes, and then we're gonna make the tail. What is the tail for? It's gonna be for under here, and we have these circles. This we'll put it here. We'll put it under here with the tail on. So
yeah, and these circles you can just use cardboard, so it doesn't have to be white. It doesn't have to be this big either. And to make a perfect circle, you can just put a cup down and just trace around it, or a glass, or whatever, right?
Yes.
I think she did this by sight. So we don't want it sticking in the glue, so you take a square piece like this, and this could be out of paper, like, you know, for Christmas, they have the, and not wrapping paper, but they stuff.
Tissue
Paper,
Tissue
yeah.
paper.
Or what we're using is like tablecloth, very
They
thin plastic tablecloth.
Yeah.
But you could use whatever you have. In fact, you know, you go shopping at Walmart or something, and you could even use the bags that they give you, right? Depending on what color you want to use. All right, so you can be creative. So you fold it this way.
Triangle.
Yeah, to make a triangle, and then you fold it again. And again.
And again.
Okay, and keep the center in like know where your center is until you get like a thin triangle like this. Now you'll notice one part of it is longer than the other, but that's okay. Okay, and then you want to make sure that it's all together. And then you cut into it, but without cutting all the way. You want to cut kind of close to the edge, but not too close. So what happened by accident, I cut through one time. So you want to be careful when you do that. And you want to keep the cuts fairly close to each other. So, like this. And then you go from side to side. The closer you are to in other words, you want it thin on the other side, because if it's not thin, it won't hang nicely.
True. I made one earlier, and it looks like this. I just made it not too close and not too big cut. So when you put the tail like this, it doesn't show the thing.
It doesn't hang nicely.
Yes, because we're supposed to make the effect like this, the tail.
So here's my center.
Your tail is nicer.
I'm not so sure. I think they're both the same.
Same. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Mine is nicer. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you are.
Right.
So yeah, so you can do it just that. That's just that. Go glue it here, but
yeah. So the ideal is that you have the top and then one tail at each of the bottoms.
At the bottom, yeah.
And I suppose you could hang something on the other ones too, but something like that, right?
But what I do from previous that I made before, we use this circle. Just cut in the middle, and then make sure put the tail here with it. Make sure there's center, and then put it under one of the star. Just poke it in there.
And sometimes when they make these parols, is that how you say it? They will actually leave one opening, and they will put like a little light bulb in there, electrical, or you could put a battery one in there too. so it can actually light up. And do they put this on their Christmas trees?
No, they put it as like a lantern. So it's they put it in their windows.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Yes. Hang it like that.
That's fantastic.
And yes, you can put some decors on it because sometimes on the side, like that one, like this one, it's not really trimmed well. So you can put it's up to you now if you want to put add this things to make it look fancy, right?
Yeah, you can do all kinds of things to decorate it. Like I said, you can make it bigger. This is a pretty good size. It's good to work with. So we have this contest that is taking place, and I can't remember when the submissions have to be. They have to be from, is it the 1st of December until the 16th, which is when we start our Simbang Gabi Novena of Masses, which will be at 6 a.m. So it's kind of penitential because you're forced to wake up earlier to come to Mass. And after Mass, there will be a reception. There will be coffee and tea and all kinds of goodies for you so that you are ready to go to work. So we hope you can join us. We hope that you can make these paroles. Wow, that's beautiful.
Yes.
We just wanted to show you that if I can do it, anyone can do it, even though you're not a Filipino expert like Rebecca. So thank you so much for joining us for this video presentation. We hope that you will join us in our contest. And I think we're going to give away 3 prizes for the best decorated stars or paroles. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.